Hi guys, this is Anthony from designcoursesonline.co.uk with a short tutorial about how to make a perspective, shall we say, shadow type object. Firstly, I'm going to grab my paintbrush. After I've created a new layer, I'm now going to get my paintbrush and I'm going to click up in the paintbrush options here, and I want a soft round brush. About 200 pixels is fine. If you use your bracket keys, the left bracket key will bring the size down and the right bracket key will bring the size up. I want a brush like this, but I want a straight line. As you can see, that's not straight. So I'm going to Control Z, holding down Shift, you can draw a straight line with it. But what I want to do with this now, I'm going to take the move tool, I'm going to move it down to center, around the center of the page. I now want to make a perspective view of this. So basically, imagine there's an item, like a drawing or an object above it, and this is a shadow. But you want to capture the focal point of, like, say for example, this is sitting on a table and the shadow starts here. You're not going to have this fixed shadow here. So I'm going to go up with the layer 1 active, which is the brush layer we have selected. I'm going to go to Edit, and I'm going to go to Transform, and I'm going to go to Perspective. We'll have this box appear. Now you have loads of dimensions up here, which we don't want to muck about at the moment because we don't quite know what we want from this at the moment. If you knew exactly what image you wanted, you'd know what to put up here, the dimensions. But for now, I'm going to just drag this down like this, just like that, and I'm going to push enter. Now as you can see, what we have now is a perspectiveness of the object that we've made with a brush. Like I say, if this was a shadow, the focal point would be here, which means that the object would be sitting here, and maybe it goes up, creating a further shadow to the side. This is just a short tutorial on how to do perspectiveness. We can also make things look like they're closer at one edge and then further at another. So I'm going to delete this layer. Sorry, don't want to duplicate it. I'm going to delete that, and I'm going to show you what I mean here. I'm now going to draw a box like this, and I'm going to right click and fill, and I'm going to give it black. I'll do fine. Control D to deselect, but I need to step back 1 second. I need to put it on a new layer, of course. The reason for a new layer means that it can now be edited. So now I push Control D, and I can now move this obviously wherever I want, because I corrected my mistake of putting it on the background layer, which is a common thing within Photoshop. It happens to many, but we don't want to work on the background, we want our own layer. So now with the perspectiveness, I can now, with the layer active, go to Edit, go back to Transform, and go to Perspective. Now if I was to drag this out like this, and then pull this one down, and push enter, you can't see the difference because it's black. But if I was to make, say you had pictures with inside this was a logo of some sort, you would know that because this is, the perspective is smaller and big on this side, it will look like this is close and this is the distance. So basically your text would be here, big, and it would get smaller, showing that it's at an angle. This is just a short tutorial on how to do perspectiveness. Really easy but yet effective tool. I'm Anthony from designcoursesonline.co.uk. Thanks for watching.